It is Earth Day, April 22nd at Free Home Farm. We are having a work day today, and it has been a very long and productive day. We've gotten so much done. We really appreciate all the help from our friends and family, mostly family, and it's already after 6 o'clock, almost 7. It's almost 7, and our family's still here helping out. Everyone's tired, ready to go home and take a shower. So let me show you what we did today, and I might even be able to get some of my family on camera. This is pretty exciting for us. We got a new gate and 330 feet of fence, and we were able to set in a couple of posts and a whole line of T-posts, and that is where the gate and the fence will go. It is near the house. So this will hopefully keep the chickens off of all the cars and out of the carport. So this was a lot of hard work, digging holes for the posts and digging a trench for the electric line to go under and setting all of these T-posts. We can't put the fence on today because we need to let the cement cure on these posts, but we'll be back, maybe not tomorrow, we'll be back in a few days to finish that project. And I'm really excited about a couple of water barrel projects that we've done. My brother Nick, he adapted a couple of water barrels we had to turn into watering stations. Here's most of our workers, our family. Here's Daniel. Daniel lives here. And Amanda. And Oliver. And my dad, Scott, and my brother Nick, and his wife Michelle, and Mom Judy. My mom Judy. Nick has been working on the watering systems. We've built 2 new watering systems. They have a few bugs, but we're a lot closer than we were when we started today. This is going to be for the broiler chickens once they get out to pasture. This will be a watering system where we can just fill this 55-gallon drum and then they drink out of the nipples that are attached to these PVC pipes. We also put up a tarp so that they can get out of the rain and the sun, and hopefully it'll block some of the wind. So there's 4 PVC pipes up underneath there that they can drink from, and we will put their food troughs in there as well. The other water tank that we put in is over here by the laying hens. These chickens are dust bathing. They look like they're dead or injured, rolling around on their sides, but they're really just trying to get some dust. Oh, trying to get some dust up under their feathers. So I'm excited about this project because I've been wanting to do this for a while. We put a 55-gallon drum over here by the laying hen area, and we have 2 troughs in here that have a valve on them that automatically refills the trough when the water level gets low. So it is hooked to this barrel, so all we have to do is fill this up once a week, or probably less than that. Every couple weeks we'll fill this up, and they always have water to drink inside the run. And let's see, we put some more leaves in here because they had already scratched out all the leaves from last time. So we filled this area with leaves so that it wasn't so dirty in there. And we put in a screw to hang this feeder. See the chickens? Yeah. Chickens! Chick, 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 chick. The chickens are getting our fruit scraps from lunch.
See, that was the parts we didn't eat. That's my train, yeah.
Did you see them? They're grabbing like a strawberry and running off, or a peel and running off. Here comes the rooster. eating.
They're eating all that. They like that.
Here's another project that Nick did today. He installed our electric charger. Actually, he installed another outlet that's connected to a switch that turns on and off the electric charger, which charges our fence. So the switch is on the outside of the building, and when we come to this area to do anything at the back, we can turn the power off to the electric fence, and that'll turn off this whole area here, where right now we have a couple goats and a dog, and the broiler chickens will be down here soon. But the other half from here forward is all powered by a different charger, which is in the shed, the feed shed, and it has its own switch up there. So depending on if we're at the front or the back of the property, we can turn the power on and off. Our workers also dug a few trenches for us, so under these gates we can run the electric wire down beneath the gate rather than having it strung over the top like it has been. And I've run into this a couple times right at the forehead, get a shock to the head. When we were first installing it, we did that to keep the goats from climbing over the gate, and now that they've gotten used to this area, I don't think it's really necessary, and it's really better to run it underneath. So they dug out this trench and the one on the other side of this paddock, and then another one over there where we have a gate installed. They dug a trench down there. So I'm gonna need to come back in a day or two and run that line and fill in it back in the trench. This post here is at the far end of the fence line we just installed, and it's going to have a gate, but instead of a traditional style gate, we have a pallet that we're gonna have. I bought some hinge hardware, so we got this post set. The concrete is drying, so in a day or two we can come back and install the hinge hardware and have a gate here, which gives access to the feed shed, or it makes an easy path between the feed shed, which is up here, and the back of the property over there, since we have just put in this new fence line to keep the chickens away from the house. Oh, there's Clyde. Hi, Clyde. How you doing? Hi. And here are the broiler chickens. We let them out earlier today. We opened up this door, this shed door, and let them come out and get their first taste of grass or whatever weeds are out here. So they came out, they ventured out a little ways and had some grass, but now they are back in for the night. We're about to close them in. And I just refilled their food, and I think Amanda is getting them some water. I was getting a little ahead of myself on the last video, I was thinking they were 3 weeks old, but they were about just over 2 weeks old, not quite 3 weeks, so they still have some time before they go out. But they've got plenty of space in here. They're doing well. And we'll let them out on sunny days when it's a nice afternoon. We'll let them out a little bit at a time until we can finally move them out. They're just used to being in a small, dark space, so as soon as we open the doors and the sunlight is shining in, a lot of times they just get scared and run and hide. It takes them a little while to get used to coming out. Oh, they're chasing a butterfly.